everyone, welcome to day 13 of the holiday card series for 2013. I'm starting out by creating my card base for today's card, and I'm using some Neenah Desert Storm environmental cardstock, and it's a top folding card, and the finished fold size is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 tall. And I've taken another piece of the same color of cardstock, and I've cut that to 4 inches wide by 5 1/4 tall, and I'm cutting out a circle just on the front of it. And then I'm going to cut out another circle out of some white cardstock, but I'm going to color the cardstock first using some Tim Holtz Distress ink in the color Tumbled Glass. Just using a blending tool to softly add that ink onto the cardstock. I wanted a really subtle pale blue color, and so I thought it would be best to apply this with the foam blending tool and then cut it out so I have a circle that's the same size as the one that I cut out of the craft cardstock. So you can see they fit together, and I want them to be adhered together but completely flat. So I'm applying some adhesive to the outside edge of that circle window, and I'm going to take a piece of scratch paper that I've just torn it off and putting that down, and that's going to give me somewhere to adhere the blue circle. So now I'll put some adhesive on the back of the blue circle, just a few little stripes, and then turn it over and adhere that blue circle directly over the top. And now I have a completely flat surface, but with that pale blue cardstock right in there. I'm corner chomping all 4 corners with my 1/2 inch corner rounder, and then I'm going to move on to some kind of detail work on the card. I'm using the Falling Snow stencil from Simon Says Stamp. I've used this quite a bit this year, and I like to apply it with a little tiny foam square that I've cut down and some Hero Arts Unicorn White ink. It's a really subtle white ink. You saw me use this earlier on a card where it was a navy card stock, and it showed up really well. The lighter your cardstock is, the less contrast you'll have. So now I'm using this stamp set from Some Odd Girl Stamps, and I'm stamping it in some StazOn ink, just on some watercolor paper. And this particular stamp set is called Snow Bunny. I've seen some really cute cards made with it. And I'm going to color this image with distress markers and a water brush. So I'm going to turn on some music so you can enjoy the coloring. After I finished coloring, I cut out the snow bunny using some scissors, just really close to the edge. Then to clean it up and make sure the edges were completely black, I took a brush tip marker and just colored all around the edges. Now I'm going to be adhering the bunny to the front of the card, and I knew if I put it on foam adhesive that you wouldn't be able to see like one of the ski poles, because I cut that off, and then also the band on his earmuffs. So I decided to stamp the image on the card and then fill it in with black so that you can't see any like outlines underneath the bunny, because it's going to be up on foam squares, and so I didn't want any of that like outline stuff to show, so I thought I would just stamp it and then fill it in with black. And then I put the bunny on some foam squares, and I cut some down so I could put it on his ears and also on his feet. And then I just use some tweezers to hold that in place while I adhere it down onto the front of the card. And this just makes it so that there isn't any like detail that you can see directly under the bunny. And I'm going to lift it up and show you guys what it looks like. If I was taking it one step further, I would have used clear foam adhesive so you couldn't even see the white foam. I think that would have been an even more seamless application. So I just went around that blue circle with a white gel pen. And now I'm going to be adding some detail with a greeting. And I wanted to have this greeting kind of curved, and it wasn't going to stick to the project for it to curve. And so I put down the plastic from the stamp set so it will have something to stick to. And then I use the plastic to curve that stamp so that I can get the exact curve that I want. And then I'll pick that up with my stamp press, peel off that backing that was on the stamp set, and then now I can stamp that sentiment in some StazOn ink. I'm just using StazOn because that's the black I've been using on this card, and just stamp that, and it nestles right in there in that circle. I punched a red heart out of some cardstock and then adhered it with a little foam square, and then I put the entire piece that we've been working on foam squares and put that directly on the card front. To finish it off, I put some white dash lines around the outside edge, and then I applied some red baker's twine. I actually had to like thread it through around those foam squares where I adhered it to the card. And then I added some Christmas red Stickles glitter glue just for a little sparkle on the heart. And I also colored in his eyes a little bit to make sure they were completely black. And that's the card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. So check out some more holiday card videos on my channel. These are 3 card videos from previous years of the holiday card series. They're all day 13. So the first video is from 2012, the one in the center is from 2011, and the last one's from 2010. So I hope you guys enjoy those. If you love this card video and you want to see more card videos just like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button in the top corner. You can also give it a big thumbs up. You can visit my blog at kwarnerdesign.com. You'll have a full supply list there and a few more details about the projects. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.